So, how's it hanging, folks? And welcome back to the Game Boy Movie Fanatic 0129 channel. I am your host, Jared Graham, and today we are going to be talking about Come to America, the sequel to Coming to America. Very original, I suppose. So yeah, so this takes place 33 years after the first movie. So yeah, this is I guess long overdue. But yeah, so this new one, of course, brings back Eddie Murphy and basically most of the original cast: Eddie Murphy, Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Sarah Hadley, and basically everyone. You've seen her, and if you've seen the original, certainly know the original cast very well. And this one has some new additions, quite a lot of new additions: Wesley Snipes, Jermaine Fowler, Leslie Jones, Trace Morgan, a lot of people. So, how should we start off this spoiler review? Well, well, Akeem is still Prince. He's not king yet. Dad's still alive and well. Well, he was alive and well. He kind of passed away during the beginning of the movie, and this is when Akeem found out that he had a son. It's kind of surprising. Cause you think the only woman he been with was Lisa, Sarah Haley character name. That's I don't know why I said that. I'm so sorry, but yeah, you think cause he been with Lisa, he wouldn't been with no other woman. But in this movie, you find that he actually was with another woman, and he fathered a child, and now he has to, of course, go back to America. Hence the sequel, Coming to America, to find his son, who is is trying to get a job. Well, he was trying to get a job. That didn't pan out too well, with racial profile and all that on behalf of the employer. So yeah, he was scalping tickets, and then Akeem find him and tell him that his son, that he his that Lord, I'm trying to figure out how to word this. Yeah, Akeem find him and tell him that, yeah, I'm your dad, and he's the heir to the throne, which then leads to the introduction of Leslie Jones' character and Trace Morgan character, his mom and his uncle, who basically make an attempt to celebrate his birthday. And they talking about 31 candles, and they kind of cut them in half and all. It was pretty funny. So yeah, one thing leads to another, and surprisingly, they conveniently had a suitcase of money and gold bars. Huh? Okay, that's huh? What? The I mean, guess you need to progress the plot somehow. So yeah, you have Lavelle, Jermaine. I about to say Jermaine Fowler's character, Lavelle, sees this, and well, unsurprisingly, he and his mom jumps on the Warrior jet to Zamunda, and unsurprisingly causes trouble because he never told Lisa about this other woman, Mary, which is how does that slip your mind? But yeah, so he never so Lisa finds out, and well, it goes over as well as you thought it would go. You know, not very good. And it definitely didn't help when Mary was like, "Yeah, he's my baby daddy." Ugh, that was rough. And then you have the sisters who find they have a brother. They ain't happy about that neither. And then this is where Wesley Snipes' character entered the picture. Freaking General Izzy. This fool. Oh, that fool. Oh my God, this man. As crazy he's as crazy as you was expecting him to be. And of course, arranged marriage is on the table, where he's trying to hook his daughter up with Akeem's son so they can have a peace. I mean, early on in the movie, it kind of make it clear that they rivals. Hmm. So you just gonna let's have an arranged marriage and everything will be fine? Really? No, no, I don't think so. And what follows is basically the exact same thing from the first movie. The exact same thing from the first movie. He his son Lavelle doesn't too much care for the general's daughter, and then he unsurprisingly fall in love with someone else, his barber, and we basically go from there. Basically, hijinks ensue. This time around, it's not in Queens, it's in Jamuna. Basically, the same exact hijinks, which includes the princely test, which includes snipping the whiskers of a lion. What now? Why? Why is that? Why are we snipping the whisker of a lion? I mean, of course, as you expect, it has nothing to do with the task at hand. It's like courage and knowledge, basically. Of course, the real task of courage was circumcision. Wow, really, bro? Really, really, really? He made this dude think that old boy was going, was going, I cannot say that at all. Kids probably will be watching this video. If you know what circumcision is, then there you go. Can't say that at all. What that means, I can say that's the technical term, but we all know the other more loosely term of what that means. Can't say that on camera. Can't say it. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie, and it's really funny. I know there's some critics who say it's copy and paste, and it really is, but it's very entertaining. It's very entertaining. It's very hilarious, very funny, unsurprisingly. So what else is there to discuss in this movie? I mean, it's so similar to the first movie. Practically has the exact same ending as the first movie. You know, the son gets married, and that's basically it. You know, and then you have the little dance number at the end of the movie, and that's about it. I mean, there's a lot of crazy characters that show up in the movie. Some played by really famous faces like Rick Ross and Rotimi, or as everybody know him as Dre from Power. Then again, I don't think there's a lot of people who watch Power, but yeah, he's Dre from Power. Taylor, the musician. Um, Garth. I never knew how to say this woman's name. Garcelle. Garcelle. Yeah. Gar, Gar, Garcia B. I just leave that at that because I do not want to mess up this woman's name. Right? Yeah. And Rick Ross, of all people. Yeah. Fun fact. The palace is actually his house. Hmm. Yeah. No offense, Rick Ross. No, it's none of my business. But how much is the rent? Or should I say, how much is the mortgage on that place? I mean, I don't see that being cheap. Yeah. So yeah, that's an interesting fact. And lot of characters from the original show up. The twins, Sexual Chocolate, again, again. That's definitely not kid friendly name, but yeah, that's his name, Sexual Chocolate. The preacher, the shady preacher, yeah, that fool's back, and of course the barbers. Which again, why are the barbers back? Because in the original movie, they was old. They were already old men. This sequel takes place 30 years later, 3 decades. Men, those old men should have been passed away, but they're in the movie. How? They never explain it. There they are. They in the movie. Nostalgia, I guess. But yeah, that was basically that was Coming to America in a nutshell. I enjoy this movie. I keep saying I enjoy this movie, but I think y'all might be saying, "Do he really enjoy this movie?" He's not convincing us of this right now. But yeah, I don't get me wrong. There was plenty of times I was laughing. I was laughing out loud. Like the humor was outstanding. It really was. It was unsurprising. It written by Kenya Barris, who did Blackest. Quite frankly, one of the funniest show on TV. But yeah, and he also did the new Shaft, which not everybody loved. I liked it. I really enjoyed the new that Shaft that came out in 2019. Not everybody was feeling it. I enjoyed it, but I'm getting off track. So yeah, this was a worthy follow up. I would say worthy follow up of Shorts. It was still very funny. I mean, does it hold a candle to the first movie? No, not really. But as an own movie, it's very funny. I really definitely had fun with this one. It was a lot of fun. So if I had to rate this movie, hmm, if I had to rate this movie. Now the first movie is definitely 11, or or be or a 20. I mean, I don't want to be overly generous, but come to America. That first one is iconic. Okay, of course it's gonna have a high score. This one, I would say probably um I would consider it 7.5, but the more I think about it, the more I enjoyed it. So probably at 8.5 as my rating. Yeah, definitely worth watching. So if you have Amazon Prime, like I hope everybody does. Like if you have Prime Video, it's free to watch. So yeah, definitely watch it. I mean, you just might enjoy it, or you might not. But yeah, totally worth the watch if you ask me. So yeah, that's it. That's the review, well, the spoiler review of Come to America. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're new around here, I always like to say, have a nice rest of your day. And that's it. Pretty good, I must say, pretty good. And yeah, have a nice rest of y'all day.